In Buddhist teachings, the Four Immeasurables are profound practices for a compassionate life. Known as Brahma Viharas, they nurture our well-being and benefit all beings. The Four Immeasurables are loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. These qualities expand our capacity for love and wisdom without limit. They are active states of being, cultivated through intentional practice. Like a harmonious garden, these qualities nourish and strengthen one another. Loving kindness leads to compassion. Sympathetic joy blossoms in others' well-being. Equanimity provides a steady center amidst life's changes. We will explore each immeasurable's essence, benefits, and practical applications. Loving kindness, or metta in Pali, is the first of the Four Immeasurables. It is the quality of unconditional love and goodwill that we cultivate towards ourselves and others. Cultivating loving kindness begins with ourselves. Often we are our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards, and berating ourselves for our perceived shortcomings. To cultivate loving kindness, we can use phrases such as, "May I be well," "May I be happy," "May I be peaceful." We can repeat these phrases silently to ourselves, allowing them to permeate our being and soften any self-judgment or criticism. Once we have established a strong foundation of loving kindness towards ourselves, we can begin to extend it outwards to others. We can start with those who are closest to us, such as family and friends, wishing them well-being and happiness. Gradually, we can expand our circle of loving kindness to include acquaintances, strangers, and even those we find difficult to love. Compassion, or karuna in Pali, is the second of the Four Immeasurables. It is the ability to connect with the suffering of others and to feel a genuine desire to alleviate their pain. When we encounter suffering, whether our own or that of others, our natural instinct may be to turn away or to try to fix it. However, true compassion requires that we lean into the discomfort and allow ourselves to be present with what is. To cultivate compassion, we can begin by acknowledging our own experiences of suffering. We all face challenges and setbacks in life, and it is important to meet these experiences with kindness and understanding. As we learn to hold our own suffering with compassion, we become more capable of extending it to others. We can also cultivate compassion by practicing empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When we practice empathy, we move beyond our own limited viewpoint and open ourselves to a deeper understanding of the human experience. Sympathetic joy, or mudita in Pali, is the third of the Four Immeasurables. It is the ability to find genuine happiness in the happiness of others. In a world that often celebrates competition and comparison, sympathetic joy may seem counterintuitive. However, it is a powerful antidote to envy and resentment, allowing us to connect with the joy of others as if it were our own. When we experience sympathetic joy, we tap into a deep well of abundance and generosity within ourselves. We recognize that happiness is not a limited resource and that there is enough joy to go around for everyone. Cultivating sympathetic joy involves shifting our focus from our own desires and attachments to the well-being of others. When we hear about someone's good fortune, instead of feeling envious or resentful, we can choose to celebrate their happiness. Equanimity, or upekkha in Pali, is the fourth of the Four Immeasurables. It is the ability to remain balanced and steady in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Equanimity is not about indifference or apathy, but rather about cultivating a deep sense of inner peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. Life is full of challenges and uncertainties. We experience joy and sorrow, success and failure, praise and blame. It is easy to get caught up in the roller coaster of emotions and to lose sight of our inner center. However, equanimity provides a stable foundation from which we can navigate life's complexities with greater ease and resilience. To cultivate equanimity, we can practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we are mindful, we are aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. This allows us to observe the ever-changing nature of experience with a sense of detachment and acceptance. While the Four Immeasurables are deeply rooted in ancient wisdom traditions, modern science is now beginning to catch up with the profound benefits these practices offer for both mental and physical well-being. Numerous studies have shown that cultivating qualities such as loving kindness, compassion, and equanimity can have a significant positive impact on our lives. For instance, research has demonstrated that practicing loving kindness meditation can increase activity in areas of the brain associated with empathy, positive emotions, and social connection. It has also been linked to reduced symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress, as well as improved immune function and cardiovascular health. Similarly, studies on compassion have found that engaging in compassionate practices can enhance our ability to regulate our emotions, cope with difficult situations, and cultivate stronger relationships. Furthermore, research on equanimity has revealed its power in promoting emotional stability, resilience, and well-being. Integrating the Four Immeasurables into our daily lives doesn't require drastic changes or hours of meditation. It's about making small, conscious shifts in our thoughts, words, and actions. Here are some simple yet powerful ways to bring these qualities into our everyday experiences. Start your day with loving kindness. Upon waking up, take a few moments to send well wishes to yourself and others. You can use traditional phrases or create your own. Practice compassion in traffic. Instead of getting frustrated by other drivers, try to cultivate patience and understanding. Remember that everyone is on their own journey. Celebrate small victories. Notice and appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Respond to challenges with equanimity. When faced with difficulties, try to remain calm and centered. The Four Immeasurables have the power to transform our relationships, creating deeper connections built on empathy, compassion, and mutual respect. When we approach our interactions with loving kindness, we create a safe and supportive space for open communication and vulnerability. We are more likely to listen with an open heart, to offer support without judgment, and to forgive more easily. Compassion allows us to see the humanity in others, even when they make mistakes or hurt us. It helps us to understand that everyone is fighting their own battles and that our actions often stem from our own pain and insecurities. Sympathetic joy allows us to celebrate the successes and joys of our loved ones without feeling threatened or envious. It strengthens our bonds and deepens our connections by allowing us to share in each other's happiness authentically and wholeheartedly. Equanimity helps us to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of relationships with greater grace and stability. While the Four Immeasurables benefit our relationships and interactions with the world, their most profound impact is on our own inner landscape. By cultivating these qualities, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, leading to greater peace and fulfillment. As we practice loving kindness, we heal the wounds of self-criticism, replacing them with self-acceptance and compassion. Compassion allows us to meet our suffering with tenderness. We hold our pain with compassion, recognizing it as part of the human experience. Sympathetic joy frees us from comparison and envy, allowing us to find joy in the present moment. We appreciate the abundance in our lives, cultivating gratitude and contentment. Equanimity anchors us amidst life's storms. We ride the waves of experience with calmness, knowing everything is impermanent and we possess inner strength. The Four Immeasurables offer a profound path to cultivating a more compassionate, joyful, and fulfilling life. By embracing these qualities, loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also create a ripple effect of positivity that extends outwards to touch the lives of all those around us. In a world often characterized by division, conflict, and suffering, the Four Immeasurables offer a beacon of hope and a path towards greater harmony and understanding. By cultivating these qualities within ourselves, we become agents of positive change, contributing to the creation of a more compassionate and just world for all beings. As we open our hearts to the boundless possibilities of the Four Immeasurables, we embark on a transformative journey that enriches our lives and illuminates the path towards a more meaningful and interconnected existence. Embrace the Four Immeasurables and transform your life today.